Hello, 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 YouTube tribe. How is everyone doing today? What is today? Happy Saturday, January 17th. I want to welcome my new listeners, my returning listeners. I appreciate all the time that everyone has taken out of their busy schedules to receive these money messages with me. I truly appreciate you guys. For my new viewers, I am bringing you money messages using the Money and Law of Attraction cards. Esther and Jerry Hicks Teachings of Abraham. And I am also using the Universal Love Healing Oracle cards by Tony Carmine Salerno to bring you guys love messages because money is love. I know that everyone's having a fabulous day, a wonderful holiday weekend, but these messages are timeless. So whenever they reach you, that's the time that you receive the message. um, life is just, life is amazing, and every moment is a blessing, and I want everyone to know that. I don't know, who everyone is or what everyone is going through or what part of your journey that you're on, but I just want to let everyone know that life is a miracle and every moment is a blessing. Don't ever take it for granted. We're here to receive these money messages with clarity, to bring us more abundance into our life, to bring us more prosperity into our life, and like whatever portion or part of your journey that you're on, it's never too late to learn and implement new techniques. It's never too late to learn just something new that maybe if it doesn't work for you, maybe it's something that you can pass on to someone else. It's just never too late because the journey is endless and the destinations are inevitable. So let's get it, y'all. And I will start with I'll do two from each deck. Um, Yeah, usually I go with whatever just comes out, but I'll do my best to just do the two. Give us two from each deck. Just two cards from each deck, Spirit. I know everybody's doing wonderful, and if you're not, leave it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because Lord knows, life has been lifing for me, but it's okay because you know what? We have to keep going. We have to keep going because when you stop going, when you stop putting one foot forward, one foot in front of the other, that's when you've given up on yourself. Card 58, 5 and 8 is 13. So 50, you may be 58 years of age, or 58 may be your life path number, or 13 may be your life path number. I can earn money by doing what I love to do. Absolutely, you can. But shout out to the people who just keep going, who just keep going. I know that feeling. Oh, ever so often. I know that feeling, unfortunately, of, sometimes you feel like things aren't working. You feel like, okay, I'm doing the work and where are the results? But just keep going because you don't know. You know, but you don't see what's going on behind the scenes for you. You're on this journey, you don't see everything that's going on behind the scenes for you. You don't see what spirit is putting together for you, the people, places, circumstances, and conditions that are rearranging for your highest good. You don't see it right now. Oops, my apologies. You don't see it right now, but you will soon. I'm not going to take all of those because a gang of them fell out, but just because you don't see it don't mean it ain't happening. And that's why I say limit your certain conversations that you have with folks, because they'll talk you down that hole like, okay, well, I don't see nothing happening, and in your mind you know what's happening, you know what's going on. But to other people, who aren't on the journey or probably aren't where you are on the journey, they'll say, oops, my apologies. They'll say, oh, well, I don't see nothing happening. And it's not for them to see. Because shit, half the time, you can't even see it happening until it happens. You just know that it's happening. You just know that things are worked out for you. You just know everything is worked out for your highest good, no matter what it looks like. I'll take that one because it flipped over. I don't know if you guys seen that one. You have to know, my apologies, that everything is worked out for your highest good at all times. At all times, everything is worked out for your highest good. Card 16, my attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. Card 16, so 1 and 6 is 7. You may be life path number 7. 16 may be your lucky number, however it resonates for you. Just because people don't see it A lot of people, they have to see it, have to see it to believe it. And that's not the way, spirituality works. That's not the way you should be on a spiritual journey. You shouldn't have to see it to believe it. You should just be believing, and you can best believe that you'll start seeing it. You can best believe that soon as when you start believing in it, oh, you'll start seeing it. Trust me. So just be patient, be kind with yourself, limit your access, the access that others have to you, limit that. Because sometimes that's a delay. Sometimes we do things that delay our results. Yeah, we're putting in the work, we're constantly putting in the work, but there's certain things or people or places, that can delay our results when we allow them into our experience. Sometimes I have in the past found myself absorbing others' energy instead of just observing it. I had to learn, okay, I have to differentiate that because I can't be absorbing energy for things and people, that don't have nothing to do with me. People would bring me stuff and I would feel a certain type of way about it, but I'm like, I can't observe that energy. I can't observe that. I'm sorry, absorb that. I can only observe it and then give advice, if warranted. But we have to be mindful of like where we are spiritually, where we are physically, where we are emotionally with things, because yeah, we want to be of service to people and we always want to help out, and just be there for people, but we have to also be there for ourselves. And sometimes being there for yourself means detaching from people, detaching from certain situations, detaching from things, that once brought us comfort, because sometimes we find comfort in stagnancy, but on this journey, we're continuously growing. We are continuously growing, so there's no room for stagnancy on your journey. We get comfortable in stagnancy sometimes because it feels so good, and it's like, okay, well, everything may not be working here, but this is working. We go with that one little glimming light of whatever's working, and we want to stay there. But no, know that stagnancy is not part of your journey. And don't find comfort in being stagnant. Do not find comfort in being stagnant. Find comfort in forward movement. Forgiveness came out. Find comfort in forward movement, moving forward on your journey. Not letting people, not letting places, not letting things, not letting situations, circumstances, or conditions. I'm going to take this one, guardian, dictate your outcome, dictate how you move in life. Don't allow people and circumstances and situations to do that for you. Okay, so 58. I can earn money by doing what I love to do. Absolutely, you can. As you practice your money, as you practice your more positive, better feeling story, in time, your pleasure will become the dominant vibration within you. And then as you couple your pleasure with your means of earning, the two will blend perfectly and enhance each other. There is no better way to earn money than to do things you love to do. Money can flow into your experience through endless avenues. It is not the choice of the craft that limits the money that flows, but only your attitude towards money. So how do you feel about money? Because it's not the craft, it's not what you choose to do that limits the flow of money. It's your attitude towards money. So ask yourself, how do I feel about money? Am I comfortable with what I'm asking for? Am I comfortable with my desires? Or am I desiring something because I've seen, heard, or I'm thinking that it'll make me feel better, or it'll make me look better, or it'll make people accept me? That should not be the basis of why you desire to attract money. And you shouldn't just be in love with money. Like don't idolize money. You have to, for me, it's the utility of money, because money is just a piece of paper. We put the meaning on it. So I love the utility of money, meaning I love what I can do with money. I love how I shop freely with money. I love how I can give freely with money. I love the utility of money. I love that the more money I have, the more quality of products I can purchase, whether it's home decor, whether it's homes, cars, clothes, jewelry, fragrances, food, fine dining. The more money you have, you can't tell me that the finer your dining experiences don't get. They get better and better and better and better and better and better and better. So the utility of money is what I think that people get it confused with. People are like, "Oh, I love money. I love money." Okay, do you love money so much that if you had $100 million right now, you love it so much you just want to look at it. You don't want to spend it? No, you love the utility of money. You love what money does for you. You love how money provides for you. You love how money increases your options. You love how you can have more of a purposeful impact of service with money. So get comfortable with money. Get comfortable with what it is that you're asking for, people. Don't cringe when you think about $100 million. I feel free when I think about that. But there's so much that I can do with it. Get comfortable in whatever it is that you're asking for, and know that it's not the career choice that you choose that limits the money. It's your attitude. It's your attitude about money. So get in a good, positive, high vibrating attitude about money, knowing that, wow, the more money I have, the more options I have in life. The more options to give, be, do, live, have, and just be free with money. Get into it. Card 16. My attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. What are you focusing on? What is it that you're focusing on? For every pleasing thing, there's an unpleasing counterpart. For within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted, as well as the lack of that which is wanted. When you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only becomes closer, because you get what you give your attention to, whether it is something that you want or not. It is up to you to focus upon and attract what is wanted. Plainly, simply put, focus on what it is that you desire. Focus on what it is that you truly want. What is it? Think about what is it right now that you truly want. Let's think of an amount of money. Let's say, okay, $1 million. If that's what you truly want, focus upon that. Keep that on your mind more often than not. Even when things come along that aren't so pleasant, I still am able to focus on, okay, this is what I desire. And that brings me out of that feeling, whatever feeling that unpleasant moment brought me, because I can redirect my attention to what it is that I do desire, and just get into an appreciative mode, get into an appreciation rant for what it is that you desire that it may not have come yet. And it's okay. Get into an appreciation rant of, I'm going to do this, that, and this when this money shows up. I'm going to do this, that, and that when this money comes. Or just start saying, I'm doing this. I have become this. Act as if, let's act as if the money has already showed up. If there's something unpleasant that has happened in your life, an unpleasant event or something, redirect your attention to what it is you desire and start thinking, speaking, and moving as though you're fulfilled, as though it's already happened. Like, wow, I already got this money. So this is, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I gave this, I gave that. I'm here, I'm there, I'm going on vacation with my loved one. Everything is good. Start thinking of life like that. Because remember, the more that you focus on, what you don't want, that more of it's going to come. But the positive in that is, the more that I focus on what I do want, I attract more of what I do want. So it's so easy to just turn it around. Yeah, something came about that was unpleasant for me, but my attention is not on that. Yeah, I noticed it, but my attention is not on it. My attention is on what I desire, how I'm moving, how I'm thinking, how I'm fulfilled. My attention is on, okay, how can I have more of a purposeful impact of service in my community with this money, with my family with this money? How can I be more of service to my loved ones with this money? What am I doing for self? How am I being of service to myself with this money continuously? What am I doing to make me happy? And it's not all about just shopping clothes, cars, jewelry, and stuff. What am I doing to make me happy? Am I starting new businesses that I know offer services that are in demand in my community? Am I starting new businesses that are going to employ wonderful, reliable people who are in need of good employment in my community? Focus on what it is that you do want, because we can always look at something and say, oh, we don't want this, we don't want that. And then we can always turn it around. We can always look at stuff and be like, you know what, this is what I desire. That is what I desire. And see that. Be more focused upon that. Push that narrative forward. Okay, this is what I desire. And this is how I'm accomplishing it, in your mind. Let it play out in your mind. Like, this is how it happened. I have it now, and I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward by starting more businesses. I'm moving forward by investing more. I'm seeing more profits on my investments. Start telling the story the way you want it to be. Okay, so for the Universal Love deck, Guardian came out. There we go. Guardian. At times you feel lonely. Oops, hold on, let me move that. At times you feel lonely amidst company. The reality is that you are never alone, for you are loved more than you can possibly imagine. An angel is close to you at present and you will feel their presence in the coming days. Watch for synchronicities in the words of a song you hear, a falling leaf or a feather or a butterfly fluttering by. These are all signs from your angel who is here to guide and illuminate your path. The way is made clear, for you are always on the right path and your angel will always protect you. There is no right or wrong path. Ultimately, all paths lead to the great ocean of love inside your heart. So always know that you are divinely guided. No matter what's going on in your life, okay, this is supposed to happen to get me to the next level. That's how I look at things. When unpleasant things come about, okay, this is supposed to happen to get me to the next level. And I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to resist it in any way. I'm just going to go with the flow because my guardian angel is here with me, guiding me to what it is that I desire, to what it is I truly desire. And like the book said, it said, the way is made clear for you. You are always on the right path and your angel will always protect you. Rest in that knowing that you're always protected. No matter what it looks like, you're always protected and there's an angel guiding you, divinely guiding you. And sometimes we wonder, like, damn, this path is kind of rough. Like, was it necessary to go down this path? Yes, it was, because you're always on the right path to get to what it is that you desire. And it says, ultimately, all paths lead to the great ocean of love inside your heart. Know that. Rock with that. Ride with that. Stay with that. Stand on that. You're always on the right path, no matter what. No matter what it looks like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. Know that you're always in the right place at the right time to receive what it is that you desire. This is the path. Even when things show up and it oh my God, it'd be so fucking unpleasant. And I'd be like, okay, this is the path that I'm supposed to be on to get to me to where I desire to be. And it's building me. That's how I have to look at it. Okay, I'm asking for these blessings, and these experiences on my journey are building me to sustain the blessing, to maintain the blessing. So I'm not fucking it off when I get it. When you work for things, you appreciate them more as opposed to them just being handed to you. So this is the work that I have to put in to get to my desires. I understand that. I totally get that. Forgiveness. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and mercy, walks with a fiery dragon at her feet. The goddess radiates love, empathy, and kindness towards all living things. Her love has tamed the dragon, which now follows her with devotion. A situation in your life needs healing. Kuan Yin is here to offer her assistance. Forgiveness is essential if healing is to take place. Forgiveness does not condone another's actions. Compassion does not negate responsibility. Understanding does not relinquish your need for boundaries, space, and respect. Forgive and release negative attachments. Anger, bitterness, and resentment keep us prisoners of the past. Forgive and set yourself free of the pain and burden. If there is any need to forgive yourself, do this now with Kuan Yin's blessing. You are your greatest friend and staunchest ally, so keep on good terms with yourself. Be quick to forgive and be forgiven. I said this before when I pulled this card. I stand in the mirror and I say, I have forgave and I am forgiven. You don't even have to go into detail because Spirit knows what you're talking about. I have forgave and I am forgiven. There are things in life that, we've all done that we may, we seek forgiveness for, or there are things in life that have been done to us that we need to forgive others for and move on, because we don't need to carry that on our journey with us. There's no need to carry resentment, anger, frustration on this journey. And sometimes people do things to you that sting. Trust me. Ooh, trust me, I know. I've been stung plenty of times. And there's been times where I've done the stinging. So I forgave and I am forgiven for that. I tell you, I said this the other day, I'm always gonna be me. And I am me with the cameras rolling, with the camera not rolling. I am always me, and being total transparent. There's things that have stung me recently, but I'm like, you know what? I have to forgive, because I can't carry that with me. I don't want to carry the sting with me on my journey. I don't want to carry it into my business partnerships, my new relationships. I don't want to carry that with me. So I have to let that go. And letting it go, just means, hey, I forgive that person. They did what they did, but I forgive them. God bless them on their journey, because God is sure enough blessing me on my journey. And everybody, we see things differently. Nobody has the exact same perspective of life, but people know when they fucking up. Let's just keep it real. People know when they fucking up, but it's not for us to smush it in their face like a pie. Let the universe do that, because the universe can do things far more beyond our reach. Let the universe handle it. It's not for me to, keep it on my lips, keep telling that story. I forgave and I am forgiven, and let it go. If you want to go into detail, that's perfectly fine. If you want to write it out, what you need to be forgiven for, or what you're forgiving for, write it out. That's fine. But it's plain and simple, because your higher self, universe, source, God, spirit, light, whatever it is that you refer to, your inner self, they know. They know what you're forgiving, and they know what you're asking to be forgiven for. So let it rest there. Just let it rest. I forgave and I am forgiven. Simply put, because we cannot carry those things around with us to our desires. Our desires don't want us to show up like that. You can't show up all fucked up and to your desires. You need to show up your best self. And forgiving is bringing forth your best self. Being forgave is allowing you to be your best self. So be your best self on today, every day, moving forward. If you're putting one foot in front of the other, even though these are my hands, but you putting one foot in front of the other, you're just going forward. There's no going backwards. And that's all we need to do. Continuously put one foot in front of the other, and watch how forward movement just unfolds every beautiful thing in your life. Watch the revealing happen in your life when you put one foot forward, and stop living in that yesterday, tomorrow shit. That shit don't even exist. Forgive and forget what happened yesterday, because continuously thinking about it does nothing for us. Continuously talking about it does nothing for us. It doesn't put us in a high vibration. It doesn't give us, okay, the vibration of prosperity and abundance that we need to offer the universe in order for it to come back to us. That's not doing anything. So stop living in yesterday, stop living in tomorrow, and just live in today, because all we have is now. Everything is now. Everything is right now. So you cannot live in yesterday today. It's impossible. It's already gone. It's part of the past. And tomorrow is the future, which ain't even came yet. The past and the future, people say that shit don't even exist, because now is all we have. So if you're living in now, you're doing good, and watch how life just reveals the beauty and the essence of abundance to you, because you're living in now. You're not holding on to what happened yesterday, or you're not making up scenarios about what might happen tomorrow. You're living in the now. Now is everything, you guys. Until next time, stay blessed.